But things started to change. Okbanta, the native doctor, began demanding more from her. His tone grew darker. His eyes lingered too long, and he started hinting that one day she would have to pay a final price. A price she did not understand. A price she did not like. A price she was not prepared for. As the 30th day approached again, Akpata began to feel fear crawling slowly up her spine. The 30-day cycle came again, as unrelenting as the sun. Nuanyi Akpata knew she could not avoid it. When she arrived at the clearing deep in the forbidden forest, Ogbanta was waiting, his eyes glinting with expectation. The air smelled of roasted kola nut and damp earth. "You've come," he said, his voice low, almost a growl. She bowed her head. Every month, it was the same ritual, the charm, the preparation, the endless rubbing of the dark paste on her hips. And then him. Ogbanta had begun laying with her each visit, claiming it was part of the charm's final activation. But Akbata did not enjoy it. Not 1 second. Every touch was a reminder of how little control she had over her own body and destiny, yet she endured it. Fear, desperation, and the weight of her beauty left her no choice. Her hips, now the envy of the village, had become her chains. One night, after the ritual, as the fire's embers glowed, Ogbanta leaned close. "The final price is near," he whispered, his hot breath brushing her ear. "You will marry me, Nuanyi Akpata. All that you have, all that you've gained, belongs to me." Her stomach turned. She could almost hear the jungle animals whispering their disgust. Marry him? A dirty, stinking, old local native doctor? The thought made her shiver with disgust. Her mind raced. There had to be another way. She began to plot in secret. For weeks, she watched Ogbanta closely. She noted when he left the forest, when he went to fetch herbs, even the times when the charm's power waned slightly. In her hut, she began practicing walking differently, subtly, almost like testing the limits of the charm. She experimented with hiding her power, learning how to make her hips appear ordinary, at least for a few moments. She whispered to herself every night, "I will not marry him. I will not be trapped here. I will leave Umu Ozara. I will go to the city. I will live as a baby girl, free, fashionable, admired for who I choose to be, not what a witch doctor demands." Her heart pounded every time she imagined it. Shiny streets, tall buildings, laughter and music, a life where no one would laugh at her for her past, where she could control her beauty and her body. But to reach that dream, she would need brains, courage, and timing. Ogbanta was cunning. The forest was his domain. Any wrong move could trap her forever or worse. Yet, the more she endured his monthly rituals, the stronger her resolve grew. Her hips had given her power, but her mind would give her freedom. Back in the village, rumors about her absences began to grow louder. Where does she go? Who is teaching her magic? She carries herself like the forest itself bows to her. Some women whispered with envy. Others whispered with fear. And Ogbanta, he began to sense something. Her eyes, once filled with submission, now held sparks of defiance. And though he smiled, he grew more possessive, more cruel, more demanding. The final price loomed ever closer. and Akpata knew she had only a short window to act. One evening, Nwanyi Akpata prepared Okbanta's favorite meal, soft fufu, rich palm nut soup, and roasted chicken. She carried it to the clearing where he waited, his eyes gleaming as he saw her approach. "My wife-to-be," he said, taking the first bite, his voice full of anticipation and greed. Akpata smiled politely, hiding the sleeping charms she had secretly added to the food. She watched as he ate heartily, oblivious to the magic in every morsel. Within minutes, Okbanta's eyelids grew heavy. He yawned, slumped forward, and then fell into a deep, enchanted sleep. For the first time in years, Nwanyi Akpata felt a surge of happiness and freedom. Her hips, once a prison of beauty, now carried her swiftly as she reached beneath her hair to pull out the knife she had hidden for months, intending to end Okbanta's tyranny forever. Her hand trembled. She raised the knife,